This video was a request by Vilmo Spicesack. Greetings everyone, welcome back to another Lessons with Luismenverg. As always, I'm your host, Izzy von Luismenverg, and... Oh, the poll? Yeah, I wanted to do this first, get it out of the way first, but... What, I don't have to do everything you guys tell me to. Anyway, today we're talking about man's favorite invention, I think. I mean, it's probably the most used. But actually, what is the most used? I don't care. Today we're talking about cars. Not the movies. Since the dawn of time, man has had a problem. We like to travel, but traveling's hard. World's a big place, and walking around it would take forever. And it's not just the world. Countries are huge. Walking through them is out of the question too. So what does man do to cut down on travel time? Well, it's simple. You just have to find a way to travel faster, and in a way that doesn't tire you out. So we've tried many things over the years. First, we put a cart on a horse. This is good, but still slow. Actually, in general, riding an animal isn't much faster since, horses are fast, but you also gotta care for them and their needs, so not everyone can afford to have one. So we have all the elements to potentially go faster. We have wheels. We have something to put them on. We can ride in them. We just need something to propel it forward that doesn't need to be fed. But this all seemed like a pipe dream. And besides, eventually trains were invented, so it seemed like nobody needed personal travel anymore. But personal travel would come into play during the late 1800s, where in Germany a motorized wagon was invented. Now we're getting somewhere. Literally. Over the next decade, Europe would continue improving this fancy new doodad, but one issue is that cars were expensive and hard to make, so most people didn't bother getting them. But then, in America, it was the year 1908 when one Henry Ford released the Model T into the market, the first mass-produced car. And because it was mass-produced, that meant it was affordable to the general public, quickly taking off. And in just a few decades, owning a car became something basically required to live in America. And all over the world, cars took over the streets, becoming the transport method. As the decades went on, cars became more elaborate. They were made with better metals, started taking on different shapes, became more colorful. We got fancy gadgets, radios, CD players, air conditioning, seat warmers, and more. And cars started taking on different jobs. Some cars became big and strong, capable of hauling large amounts of stuff. Some cars became places you can buy food. Some cars became long and designed to carry a lot of people at once. And some cars became a place where a stranger gives you a lift. Sadly, though, there was one side effect to cars that people didn't see coming. Cars are powered by gasoline. And when gasoline is burned, it releases a lot of bad stuff into the air. Now, one car wouldn't be that bad. But remember, nearly every adult in America has a car of some sort. So you can do the math. All this burning gas released into the air has caused many bad things over the years. Like smog. That's very unpleasant. Ugh. General air pollution. And it's a major contributing factor as to why the ocean's getting bigger. So yeah, cars. They may get us places, but we did not see the consequences, did we? Oh well, I guess as the funny man in the Dryden and the Dinosaur movie said, "You were so obsessed if you could, you never stopped to think if you should." Well, goodbye everybody, see you next time. Now I'm gonna go watch Cars, because Cars is a movie that exists.